Well, with 10 minutes to go, this game looked dead and buried here in semi-final one of the men's Warkworth Hockey League. But Mahurangi College weren't going to lay down and die, snatching 2 goals at the end of the fixture to draw things up at 2 apiece. And it's led us to this point here, a penalty shootout. And of course, as of 2011, the system's changed. It'll be the 8-second shootout. Standard in competition hockey now, as opposed to strokes from the spot. And both teams will have to deal with some pressures here. And it looks like the first shooter up for Mahurangi will be Ben McKinnon, with all the weight on his shoulders to start with. Ref blows his whistle and we're underway here. Ben McKinnon to open things up, and no problems there. Waited for the keeper to come and then picked his moment. And he looks more than happy there. Smiles for him, and no surprises. A great start for Mahurangi. Well, Rodney, here they go. First shot of the day for them. And it's struck wide. The keeper came and made himself big. And went for power, but ended up hooking it with the end of the stick, and it goes wide left. 1-0 Mahurangi lead. Jordan Thomas, a high caliber player. Well, he smashes it into the back of the goal with the force of 1,000 stampeding elephants and extends Mahurangi's lead to 2-0. Didn't bother with precision, just hit it hard, backed his power, and it paid off. Rodney desperately need a foothold in this shootout early on. Inside the D, sizes up his options and also goes for power, and it pays off for him too. Nutmegs the keeper, and Ben, little chance there with that sort of speed on the ball. Well, here he goes. Theo Newman dribbles around the outside, and it's a compilation of pace and precision to bury his goal in the back of the net. Superb work to get round the keeper, and a nice, calm, collected finish. Rodney, they need to stay with Mahurangi here, and this needs to be a goal for them, really. Well, a couple of spins, and eventually can't get a good stroke on the ball. Really just succumb to the pressure, and Mahurangi really do take an advantage now. Here he is, Elliott, looking to go wide and cut in. Well, the keeper made himself big and did well to shut down the angle. In the end, gave Elliott Sneddon nothing to work with. And as a result, he forces the ball wide right of the goal. Well, Rodney, a must-score situation really here. And he does just that, the number 5. Didn't have a lot of angle to work with. Relied on the accuracy. And manages to pull one out of the bag. Sam Twigg approaching. Well, his first shot's blocked by the keeper superbly. And the second one goes wide right. And the goalie extremely pleased with that. And after that first shot hit the pads, it was always going to be difficult to Sam to score one there. Well, and this is a must score for Rodney if they want to stay alive in this and go to sudden death. Well, the keeper bumps him off, and eventually he slips and goes down. And well, Mahurangi, champions. But there's a couple of appeals here, and well, the umpire's chatting to the player, and he's saying he was obstructed and knocked down. Well, we've gone to a stroke here, a must score to keep Rodney in this. So much pressure, and he doesn't succumb to it. Keeps a cool head, looks to that bottom left, and keeps the men in yellow alive. And we will go to sudden death penalties here. And well, sudden death penalties, the heat goes up a notch, and they'll be thinking very carefully about their shooting order. The more experienced players will step up first, no doubt, and see if they can carry their side through to a final. And the first man of the day for Mahurangi is Theo Newman. Moving around, a couple of movements with a stick, and lifts it over the keeper. Absolutely superb, and to have the composure at this stage of the match in such a high pressure situation to get a goal like that, absolutely incredible. Well, it had the trajectory of a rainbow, and it found the pot of gold at the end. Superb work from the number 5, and Mahurangi immediately put the pressure on Rodney. They have to score to stay in it. Rodney, well, he takes it out wide, opts for the reverse sweep, and that is a superb goal. And you won't see a penalty shot finer than that. The angle was difficult, but the precision was perfect. 1-1. Well, here he goes, Jordan Thomas, still locked up in this shootout. Looks to go out wide, and the shot, well, so close. And he's disappointed with that effort. Right idea, just couldn't lift it enough, and it dribbles wide right of the goal. And now Rodney have an opportunity to win it with their shot here. Making a run. He's inside the D, looks to swing, well, holds on to it, backs into the keeper, and well, the goalie's managed to keep him away from the ball. The discussion is here now, did he back into the goalie, or was he obstructed? Well, a stroke's been called. The goalie can't believe it. And as you'd expect, the Rodney crowd are extremely happy with that decision. Well, the umpires just gestured that there was elbows in there. And we'll have to have another look here to see what really happened. It was a very close call. Well, here he goes, he steps in. And well, you probably have to say, marginally, he does back into the goalkeeper, but the umpire had to make a split-second decision. This stroke to win it for Rodney. And they do. Champions of semi-final 1 here of the Warkworth Men's Hockey League. And Team Rodney, all in yellow, will advance here onto the final. The last hurdle of this competition. Meanwhile, Mahurangi will have to settle for a 3rd, 4th playoff, and the goalkeeper, big hugs there in the background. He kept his team in it. And in the end, very well played by Rodney.